How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's having a great day. Today, I want to talk to you guys about two things that I picked up for less lethal options. One may be considered lethal. It all depends on who you talk to. But these are two items that I picked up in Texas when we were in Texas in May. We were out at a shop and I picked these items up. I picked up two of each. I'm only going to show you that one, this one, because there's a story behind why I don't have mine. And that is, my sister-in-law was here yesterday, and I showed it to her, and she was like, oh, that she wants to buy one, yada yada. So I was like, I picked this up in Texas. So she wanted to buy it from me. So long story short, I just ended up giving it to her because I hardly ever take it with me. I always just carry this when I'm in my state. Not because this one is the one that, by the way, may be considered lethal depending on who you talk to. But I'll tell you why I carry this one in a minute. But this is my wife's stun gun. We picked this up in Texas. I don't remember the store that we got it from, but we picked it up in Texas. It's a nice little device. This is a stun gun, not to be confused with taser. Taser is just a brand. They're stun guns. This one is a stun gun. My wife carries this around all the time. This has, I think, 30 or 40,000 volts. I'm not entirely sure. But she carries this around. And she also carries around one of these. Again, I'll get back to why I carry this alone in my state. But she carries this around. It's about 30 or 40,000 volts, if I'm not mistaken. You could charge it right through there. It has a little flashlight right there. Little flashlight. And she carries this around. I don't really recommend this as a self-defense weapon. I can't recommend it. I mean, I can recommend it. Let me backtrack a little bit. I can recommend it. The only gripe I have with these is that you have to get up close and personal with someone with this. In a self-defense situation, you want to get as much distance as you possibly can from the person trying to attack you. That's why I recommend having the markers that I showed you guys the other day. They have brands out there like Byrna, which is Byrna, Byrna. I've heard there's some issues with those types of weapons. Those are pepper ball weapons or pepper ball launchers. And there's also the TCP pepper ball, which is the pepper ball TCP, which is essentially the same marker that I have there, just in different color and rebranded. But it's essentially the same weapon. There's also Mission. I've heard that they're pretty good. I think that's the TPX or the TIPX from Tipman, just rebranded and in a different color. What else is there? There's a few more. I right off the top of my head, I don't remember all of them. But this I don't recommend as a self-defense weapon, because you have to get so close to someone to actually use this. It's okay to have as a secondary, I guess, weapon, or even a third. But as your primary, I don't really recommend this, because again, as I said, you have to get really close up and personal with the person. For me, I just carry around this in my state. This is a focus. Doesn't want to focus. Tac Force. I think I paid like $20 for this. And I don't carry it so much as a weapon. I carry it more because I drive a lot, and God forbid something ever happens, which, by the way, my wife has one of these. God forbid something happens that I get stuck in my car and I have to break the window and I can't. This has a window breaker right there. If I have to cut the seat belt for any reason, there's one right there. I really use this to like cut open boxes and stuff like that, but that's essentially why I carry it. For this, for the window breaker, the seatbelt cutter, and because I get to cut open boxes. This might be considered a lethal weapon, I guess. It all depends on who you talk to. But this is what I carry in my state. My wife carries this and one of these. But yeah, these are two more options for people. Again, it all depends on your situation. Obviously, know your state and local laws. I know here where I am, in the state that I am, can't carry a blade any more than 4 inches, I think it is, or 3.5 inches. And this is, I think, 3 inches, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, right around 3 inches. Three, maybe 3.25. I'm not entirely sure, but I'll measure it one of these days. So I carry this around. Again, not because I'm trying to use it as a weapon. I carry it roughly because it has the glass breaker and it has the seatbelt cutter, and I could use it to cut packages open and stuff like that. That's the reason why I carry this. But yeah, personally, I would recommend getting like if in your state you can't open carry or conceal carry one of those pepper ball launchers, or something like that, I would recommend getting, which I'm planning on getting soon, is a little bottle of what's it called? Pepper spray, mace, pepper spray. There's a lot of different brands out there, but you can always carry one of those. But yeah, like I said before, these are just two more options. I think I paid like $15 for this. I forgot where I got it from though. It was in Texas. I bought it in Texas. It was one of those. It was a gun, a gun store. One of those tactical stores. I just don't remember the name of it. And I can't find the receipt to remember what store it was from. But yeah, I got it in Texas. Both of these, and another one of these in a different color, the one my wife is carrying. But yeah, these are, like I said before, these are just two more options. If you don't mind getting up close and personal with people, but I recommend getting something that gives you that distance, because in a self-defense situation, you want as much distance from your attacker as you possibly can get. But again, these are just some more non-lethals. This one could be considered lethal, like I said before, depending on who you talk to. But yep, that's today's video. And I'll bring you guys some more when I get a chance, and when I start getting some more of these less lethal weapons. Because I'm not sponsored. People are not sending me stuff. These things I'm paying for with my own money. So for today, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Have yourselves a good night, and see you guys again in a few days.